You begin by noticing the quiet, not the empty kind of quiet that feels lonely, but the soft, welcoming quiet that feels like a blanket gently settling around your shoulders. Outside, snow falls slowly, each flake drifting without hurry, without effort, as if the night itself has decided to move more gently for you. There is nothing you need to do right now, nothing to solve, nothing to figure out. Just this moment and the warmth that slowly begins to find you. Somewhere far from crowded roads and glowing screens, there is a snowy hillside where time moves differently. At the edge of a pine-covered slope, tucked between tall trees dusted with white, stands a small cottage. Its roof is layered with snow, its windows glowing softly like amber embers in the night. This is the snowy cottage of hidden recipes. The air around it smells faintly of wood smoke and something warm, perhaps cinnamon, perhaps baked bread, a scent that carries comfort rather than clarity. The wind whispers gently through the trees, never loud, never sharp, only enough to remind the world that it is breathing. As you imagine yourself walking toward the cottage, your steps feel light. Snow compresses quietly beneath your feet, muffled and kind. Your breath rises in soft clouds, slow and steady, matching the calm rhythm of your body beginning to rest. The door of the cottage does not creak. It never does. It opens as if it has been waiting for you. Inside, warmth wraps around you instantly. A fireplace glows low and steady, not crackling loudly, just humming with presence. Shelves line the walls, filled with jars, notebooks, folded papers, and handwritten cards. Each one holding a recipe, a memory, a feeling someone once needed to preserve. This is not a place for cooking alone. It is a place where moments were saved gently, where care was written down slowly, where nothing was rushed. You don't need to understand everything here. You don't need to read every page. Just being inside is enough. As you settle into this story, allow your thoughts to loosen their grip. Let them drift like snowflakes, landing softly, then melting away. Your breathing becomes slower. Your shoulders relax. Your mind begins to realize it is safe to rest. The cottage will take care of the details. For now, simply listen. and let the night carry you gently forward. You step fully inside the cottage, and the door closes behind you with a quiet certainty, not a sound of being shut out from the world, but of being gently separated from it. The warmth reaches you slowly, deliberately. It does not rush. It moves the way comfort always does, patient, respectful, knowing you will meet it halfway. The fire in the hearth glows a deep, steady amber, its light soft enough to calm your eyes rather than demand attention. You pause just inside the doorway. Your boots leave faint impressions on a woven rug that looks hand-stitched. Every thread slightly uneven. Every imperfection quietly beautiful. The air feels thicker here, heavier with calm. Each breath you take feels fuller, slower, as if the cottage itself is encouraging you to breathe more deeply. The walls are lined with shelves, not tidy or symmetrical, but thoughtfully full. Glass jars of dried herbs and spices sit beside stacks of small notebooks. Some notebooks are leather bound, others wrapped in cloth faded by time. Loose pages are tucked between covers, corners folded, edges softened by hands that once held them carefully. These are the hidden recipes, not recipes meant for meals alone, but for moments. You walk further inside, moving instinctively toward the warmth of the fire. Your movements are unhurried. There is no reason to rush here. Time has loosened its hold the moment you cross the threshold. A wooden table sits near the center of the room. Its surface bears gentle marks, scratches from years of use, darkened rings from mugs set down slowly, lovingly. On the table rests an open journal. Its pages are filled with handwriting, some neat, some hurried, some barely legible, yet all of it feels intentional. You don't read the words closely. You don't need to. The feeling of them reaches you first. Care, patience. Someone once took the time to write these moments down. You pull out a chair and sit, feeling the wood support you easily. The chair does not creak. Nothing here ever interrupts the quiet. Outside, snow continues to fall. Through the window, you can see pine branches bending gently under its weight. The world beyond the glass looks distant and softened, as if wrapped in layers of silence. You rest your hands on the table. They feel warmer already. A kettle sits on the hearth, steam curling upward in slow, lazy spirals. The sound it makes is barely noticeable, a soft murmur, like a breath exhaled in relief. The scent in the room grows clearer now, vanilla, cloves, something toasted and familiar. It reminds you of evenings that ended well. You stand and move closer to the shelves. Each one holds its own quiet story. Small labels hang from jars, handwritten, imperfect, human. For long winter nights, when the house feels too quiet, best shared slowly. You smile without realizing it. One shelf draws your attention more than the others. It holds recipes written on folded paper, creased, refolded, carried before being placed here. These feel older somehow, more personal. You lift one gently. The paper is warm to the touch. Not physically warm, but familiar, as if it recognizes you. The words are simple. They describe a way to make cocoa thick enough to hold comfort, bread soft enough to feel forgiving, soup that simmers until patience becomes flavor. But between the lines, there is something else. Each recipe includes small notes, reminders written in softer ink. Let it rest. Don't rush this part. Listen while it warms. You realize then that this cottage is not only about food. It is about slowing down enough to feel whole again. The fire crackles just slightly now, as if responding to the thought. You turn toward it and kneel, extending your hands toward the warmth. Your fingers relax, your shoulders lower. A tension you didn't realize you were carrying eases quietly away. Behind you, the kettle is ready. You pour hot water into a waiting mug, adding a spoonful of cocoa from one of the jars. The liquid darkens slowly, steam rising like a gentle promise. You stir without thinking, letting the motion lull you. When you take the first sip, it is exactly the right temperature, warm, not hot. Comforting, not overwhelming. You close your eyes for a moment. In that pause, memories drift in, not sharp or emotional, but softened versions of evenings, kitchens, voices heard from another room. Nothing demanding your attention, nothing asking to be solved, just warmth. You open your eyes again and notice a narrow staircase at the back of the cottage, leading upward. The steps are worn, edges rounded by time. A soft glow filters down from above, faint but inviting. You feel no urgency to climb it yet. The cottage seems to understand that you are still settling in. You return to the table, bringing your mug with you. The journal lies open, its pages fluttering slightly in the warmth of the room. This time, you allow yourself to read a line. Not a recipe, just a sentence written in the margin. Some nights only need quiet and something warm. You nod slowly. That feels true. Outside, the wind shifts, brushing snow against the window in a gentle rhythm. The cottage responds by holding its warmth more closely around you. The fire lowers slightly, entering a calmer phase. The kettle is silent now. Everything is moving toward rest. As you sit there, wrapped in the steady presence of the snowy cottage, you realize something important. Nothing is expected of you here. You don't have to remember anything. You don't have to prepare for what comes next. The hidden recipes will reveal themselves when they're ready. And upstairs, beyond the staircase, there are more rooms, more warmth, more quiet waiting patiently. For now, you sip your cocoa slowly and let the night deepen just a little more. You remain seated for a while longer, letting the warmth of the mug settle into your hands. The cocoa cools slowly, releasing its scent in gentle waves. Each breath you take feels fuller now, as though the air itself has softened just for you. There is no clock ticking here. Time exists, of course, but it has loosened its grip, stretching wide and slow, allowing moments to rest instead of rush. When you finally stand, it's not because you feel pulled, but because the space feels ready to reveal more. You move toward the shelves again, noticing details you hadn't seen before. Some jars are labeled with dates instead of names. Others carry short phrases written in a careful hand, made during the first snowfall, shared when words felt heavy. For nights when the mind won't rest, you trace a finger lightly over the ink, feeling the texture of the paper beneath. These were written slowly, intentionally. Whoever lived here understood the importance of gentleness, not only with food, but with thoughts. A narrow cupboard catches your eye. Its door is slightly ajar, revealing stacked plates and mugs, all mismatched yet harmoniously worn. You pull one mug free, Heavier than the others, its glaze uneven. Its handle curved just a little off center. It fits your hand perfectly. You return it to the table beside your journal and sit again, this time leaning back slightly, letting the chair support you fully. Your shoulders relax further, sinking into a position you didn't know you needed. Outside, the snow thickens. It falls without sound, coating the cottage in layers of quiet. The world beyond the window grows dimmer, softer, as if it is slowly tucking itself in for the night. You notice then that the cottage seems to respond to the snowfall. The fire lowers, steady and calm. The walls hold their warmth more closely. Even the shadows soften, stretching lazily across the floor. This place knows winter. Your gaze drifts back to the staircase. The glow from above feels warmer now, more present. Not a demand, an invitation. You stand and approach it slowly, placing your hand on the wooden railing. It is smooth, polished by years of gentle use. As you take the first step, it does not creak. The cottage remains quiet, respectful of the stillness. With each step upward, the air changes slightly. Cooler, cleaner, carrying the faint scent of old paper and dried wood. The glow strengthens, guiding you without overwhelming you. At the top of the stairs, you find a small landing. A narrow window looks out over the snow-covered trees. Moonlight filters through falling flakes, scattering soft silver patterns across the floor. A bench sits beneath the window, layered with folded blankets and a thick wool shawl. You sit. The bench holds you easily. The blanket wraps around you like a familiar embrace. Through the glass, the world feels impossibly distant, quiet, untouched, safe. You breathe in slowly and exhale even slower. On the wall beside you hangs a collection of framed pages, recipes written in different hands, different eras. Some are precise, others playful. One is written in pencil, smudged and faint, as though it has been read many times. You lean closer. This one isn't about ingredients, it's about pacing. Let the dough rest longer than you think it needs. Silence is part of the process. Warmth works best when it isn't forced. The words settle into you gently, not as instructions, but as reminders. You don't need to hurry your thoughts. You don't need to solve anything tonight. Behind you, a door stands slightly open. You rise and step inside. It's a small kitchen, quieter than the one below, bathed in warm lamplight. A wooden counter runs along one wall, its surface clean but lived in. A bowl of flour sits covered with cloth. A loaf of bread rests nearby, freshly baked, its crust cracked just enough to release warmth into the room. You tear off a small piece. It's still warm inside. You eat slowly, savoring the simplicity. There is no rush to finish. Each bite feels grounding, steadying. As you stand there, you notice a narrow shelf tucked into the corner. It holds a single book, thicker than the others, bound in deep blue cloth. The title is written in faded inky. Hidden Recipes. You open it carefully. Inside are not instructions, but moments. Small stories written beside ingredients. Memories tied to meals. Evenings captured in words instead of measurements. One page reads, "Tonight, the snow was heavy. The cocoa was thicker than usual. We spoke less, and that felt right." Another, "No one said they were tired. We simply moved slower until rest arrived on its own." You close the book gently. Something in your chest loosens. The cottage has done this before, held people through long winters, guided them gently toward rest without asking them to explain why they were tired. You return downstairs, moving even more slowly now. The fire greets you with a low, steady glow. Your mug waits on the table, still warm enough to comfort. You sit again. Your thoughts begin to drift, not racing, not looping, just floating unanchored. The quiet wraps around them, softening their edges. Outside, the snowfall continues, patient and unending. Inside, the snowy cottage holds you gently. As the night deepens and sleep draws just a little closer, you remain seated by the fire a little longer, noticing how the warmth no longer stays on the surface of your skin. It moves inward now, slowly and patiently, as if it understands exactly where you have been holding yourself tense. Your breathing follows a quieter rhythm, in and out. There is no effort to make it slow. It simply becomes slow, like a lake settling after the wind has passed. The cottage seems to listen. The wood of the walls creaks softly, not from cold, but from age. the comfortable sound of a place that has stood through many winters and never felt the need to hurry. Each beam feels steady, dependable, as if it has learned that stillness is a form of strength. You notice the way the firelight glides across the room. It touches the edges of shelves, the corners of old frames, the smooth curve of ceramic bowls resting quietly where they belong. Nothing here demands attention. Everything waits. You feel yourself settling into that same rhythm. You lean back again, deeper this time, allowing your shoulders to drop fully. Your hands rest in your lap, fingers naturally uncurling, releasing small tensions you didn't know they were carrying. There is a gentle realization, almost like a whisper inside you. You don't need to hold anything right now. The notebooks on the table remain open, pages resting flat, content to be read slowly or not at all. The ink looks faded, but not lost, like memories that soften with time rather than disappear. You reach for the smaller notebook once more. When you turn another page, the words appear gradually, as though they are arriving at the same pace your mind can accept them. Some thoughts knock loudly because they don't know they are already welcome. You let that line sit. It doesn't ask for agreement. It doesn't ask for change. It simply offers understanding. Another page turns. Rest does not erase who you are. It returns you to yourself. Your chest feels warm as you read, not emotionally heavy, not sharp, just gently full. You realize how rare it is to feel this unpressured, this unobserved. Outside, snow continues to fall, but even that feels quieter now. The flakes drift downward without urgency, each one choosing its own path, never colliding harshly, never rushing to arrive. You stand and walk slowly across the room, your footsteps muffled by thick woven rugs. Each step feels deliberate but unforced, like walking through a dream that knows where it's going. At the window, you pause again. The world beyond the glass looks softened, as if the snow has blurred its edges. Trees appear closer together, hills gentler. The night sky wrapped in clouds that glow faintly from reflected moonlight. There is no horizon demanding distance. Everything feels close enough to touch. Your reflection appears faintly in the glass, not sharp, not detailed, just a suggestion of presence. You look calm, rested, as if this version of you exists naturally, without effort. Behind you, the cottage remains unchanged. It does not shift when you move. It does not follow you with sound or motion. It trusts you to come and go within it. You notice the clock again, its unmoving hands reminding you that time is optional here. Nothing needs to be measured. Nothing needs to be completed. On a nearby shelf, you discover another collection. Folded recipe cards tied together with a ribbon softened by years of touch. When you untie it, the cards reveal themselves slowly. These are not recipes for meals. They are recipes for moments. For evenings when your thoughts feel heavier than your body. For nights when silence feels unfamiliar. For times when rest arrives before answers. You smile again gently. The smile lingers. You return the cards and pull the blanket higher, wrapping yourself in its weight. It is neither too heavy nor too light, just enough to remind your body where it ends and the world begins. The fire settles into a quieter burn now. No crackling, no sparks. Just a steady glow breathing light into the room. Your eyelids lower again. This time, you let them stay closed longer. Images drift behind them, snow falling, pages turning. Warm light spreading slowly across wood and stone. None of it demands clarity. None of it insists on being remembered. You understand now that the hidden recipes were never meant to be taken away. They were meant to be felt, to teach the body how to slow, to remind the mind that rest is allowed, to show that warmth can exist without explanation. Your thoughts are fewer now. Those that remain feel softer, like they've wrapped themselves in snow before settling down. You are not drifting away from awareness. You are drifting deeper into comfort. And as the cottage holds steady around you, walls warm, fire low, snow quiet, you find yourself balanced perfectly between wakefulness and rest. Exactly where sleep likes to begin. You wake slowly, not because of a sound, but because of a feeling, a gentle sense of enoughness. Your eyes open without effort, as if they were simply ready. The fire has softened into glowing embers, casting a dim amber light that moves lazily across the walls. The cottage feels different now, not changed, just settled, like a place that knows the night has deepened. You breathe in. The air is warm and faintly sweet, carrying traces of baked bread. dried herbs and wood smoke. It fills your chest easily, without resistance, without pause. Outside the window, snow continues to fall, but more slowly now. The flakes seem larger, drifting with intention, each one aware of where it wishes to land. You sit up, wrapped in the blanket, noticing how rested your body feels, not energized, not alert, but gently restored, as if something inside you has been quietly mended while you slept lightly. The cottage welcomes your movement without reacting. No creaks, no sudden sounds, just stillness. You stand and stretch softly, arms lifting only as far as they wish to go. There is no need to push further. The warmth follows your motion, settling back around you when you relax again. On the table, a small ceramic cup waits. You're certain it wasn't there before. Steam curls upwards, slow and delicate, like a breath exhaled by the room itself. You lift the cup carefully. It's warm, but not hot. The perfect temperature for comfort. The tea tastes familiar, though you cannot name it. Hints of chamomile, honey, perhaps something alpine and clean, like mountain air trapped gently in liquid form. Each sip moves downward with purpose, warming places you hadn't realized were cold. You wander toward the back of the cottage, where a narrow hallway opens into a smaller room. Shelves line the walls here, filled with jars, tins, and folded cloths, all labeled in the same gentle handwriting. These are not ingredients. They are remembrances, moments carefully stored, feelings preserved at their softest. You open a jar labeled Quiet Evenings. Inside, there is only a faint scent. Wood, snow, firelight, and yet it feels like a complete memory unfolding in your chest. Another reads, Times when nothing was required. You don't open that one. You already feel it. In the center of the room stands a long wooden counter, worn smooth by years of careful use. Carved into its surface are subtle markings, lines and symbols that feel less like instructions and more like reassurance. You understand now. The hidden recipes were never meant to be followed step by step. They were invitations. Invitations to slow, to soften, to trust stillness. You return to the main room, noticing how the fire dims further, preparing to rest itself. You add no wood. There is no need. The warmth has already been given. You sit once more in the chair by the window, watching the night deepen beyond the glass. The world outside feels distant now, not separated, simply quieted. Your thoughts do not rush in. They seem to pause at the door of your mind, sensing that this is not the moment to enter loudly. One gentle thought does arrive, though. You are allowed to stop holding things together. It settles without resistance. Your shoulders drop again, fully this time. Your jaw loosens. Your breath lengthens naturally, each inhale slower than the last, each exhale carrying weight away. The cottage seems to breathe with you. The walls hold steady. The roof shelters without effort. The snow hushes the world kindly. You realize that this place exists not in distance, but in availability. It appears when the mind is tired of noise, when the heart needs warmth without explanation. You close your eyes again, not to sleep yet, just to rest within rest itself. The fire sighs softly as it fades into embers. The clock remains still. The recipes remain unread. Nothing more is required. And as you sit there, suspended in comfort and calm, you feel yourself gently prepared for something deeper. A softer descent, a longer rest. The cottage remains with you, steady and warm as the night continues its quiet work. Time no longer feels like it is moving forward. It feels as though it has softened, stretched, and then settled gently around you, like a blanket placed without hurry. You are still sitting by the window, though it doesn't feel important anymore. The distinction between sitting, resting, and drifting has blurred into something simpler. Your body knows exactly how to be here, and it holds that knowledge without effort. Outside, the snowfall has become almost ceremonial. Each flake falls slowly, deliberately, as if aware that nothing needs to be rushed tonight. The world beyond the cottage is wrapped in white quiet, its edges softened, its sharpness gently erased. Inside, the fire has become a quiet memory of warmth rather than an active flame. The embers glow faintly, pulsing slowly, like a resting heart. Their light barely moves now, and the shadows they cast have settled into still shapes that no longer shift. You breathe in. The air feels fuller somehow, as though it carries a promise rather than a scent. It moves through you slowly, without resistance, without needing attention. Your breathing finds a rhythm that feels older than thought. In and out, Nothing interrupts it. Your thoughts, once busy and restless, have grown quiet, not silent, just distant. They no longer demand to be followed. They drift like clouds seen from far away, soft and unimportant. You notice the weight of your body more clearly now. The way your shoulders sink just a little deeper. The way your hands rest without gripping. The way your feet feel warm, grounded and heavy. The cottage seems to respond as though it senses this shift. The wooden beams creak faintly, not from movement, but from settling. The walls hold their warmth more closely. Even the windows seem to darken slightly, easing the night inward. You realize that the recipes were never meant to be cooked. They were meant to be felt. Each one a reminder that care does not need to be productive. That comfort does not require explanation. That rest is not something you earn. It is something you allow. Your eyes grow heavier, not with exhaustion, but with trust. You trust the chair to hold you. You trust the room to remain steady. You trust the night to pass without asking anything of you. Somewhere in the cottage, a kettle cools completely. A loaf of bread rests beneath its cloth. The jars on the shelves remain closed, their contents preserved exactly as they should be. Nothing changes, and that too feels right. The snow outside thickens just a little, muffling the world further. Roads disappear beneath white layers. Paths become suggestions rather than directions. Everything unnecessary fades from view. You imagine the cottage from above. A small pocket of warmth in a vast, quiet landscape. Light glowing softly from its windows. Smoke barely visible from its chimney, dissolving into the night sky. It feels comforting to know the world can look like this. Simple, contained, kind. Your breathing slows again, deeper this time. Each exhale seems to carry something away. A lingering tension, a leftover worry, a thought that no longer belongs to this moment. You don't follow them, you let them go. The chair beneath you feels softer now, almost as if it has adjusted itself to your shape completely. The blanket slips slightly higher, covering you more fully without your help. Your eyelids flutter once, twice, then rest. You are still aware, but only gently. Aware of warmth, aware of safety. Aware of the quiet certainty that nothing will disturb this peace. The cottage becomes less a place and more a feeling of being sheltered, of being allowed to stop, of being held without being touched. The snowfall continues, steady and endless, its rhythm syncing with your breath. Each flake lands silently, adding to the quiet rather than interrupting it. You sense that if you were to stand now, the floor would be warm beneath your feet. If you were to walk, the cottage would guide you gently, ensuring each step was easy. But there is no need to move. Rest has already arrived. Your thoughts dissolve further, losing their edges. They stretch and fade, becoming impressions rather than sentences. Warmth, stillness, ease. The night deepens, but it does not darken. Instead, it softens like a dimmed lamp, turned low enough to comfort without demanding attention. The cottage breathes. You breathe. The two rhythms overlap until they are indistinguishable. Somewhere between one breath and the next, the idea of time slips away entirely. There is no earlier, no later, only now long, gentle and quiet. Your body feels heavier, but not trapped. Heavy like snow resting on branches. Heavy like a cat curled by a fire. Heavy like sleep approaching without hurry. The recipes remain hidden, but no longer secret. You understand them without reading a word. Slow is enough. Warm is enough. You are enough. The cottage holds the truth for you, steady and unwavering. Your breathing becomes deeper still. Each inhale shorter than the exhale, guiding you naturally downward. The space between thoughts widens, becoming comfortable and familiar. You drift, not falling, not sinking. Drifting, the way a leaf drifts onto fresh snow and simply stays there. The fire dims completely now, leaving only a faint glow. Like starlight trapped in ash, the room darkens just enough to encourage rest, never enough to unsettle. Outside, the storm has become a blanket rather than a force. Inside, you are already resting. Sleep does not arrive suddenly. It approaches slowly, respectfully, as though it knows you and waits for the perfect moment to take your hand. And as you drift closer to it, the snowy cottage remains quiet, warm and patient, ready to exist only as long as you need it. Nothing pulls you back. Nothing asks you to stay awake. The night continues its gentle work, and you are free to rest within it. Now there is nothing left to do. No story to follow, no moment to wait for, no thought that needs your attention. You are already exactly where you need to be. Let your awareness soften just a little more, not disappearing, just loosening its grip, like fingers unclenching after holding something for too long. Your breathing continues on its own now. You don't guide it, you don't listen closely. It simply happens, steady, quiet, kind. In and out. The snowy cottage no longer feels like a place you are inside. It feels like a memory you are resting within. The walls are still warm. The floor is still steady. The quiet remains untouched. But none of it asks for your attention anymore. Outside, the snowfall continues, endlessly patient. Each flake falling into silence, never colliding, never rushing. The night accepts every one of them without effort, just like you are being accepted now. You do not need to stay awake to keep this place alive. It will remain exactly as it is, whether you watch it or not. The fire has gone completely still, not out, just resting, holding warmth deep within its embers, the way sleep holds dreams before they arrive. Your body grows heavier now, not heavy with weight, but heavy with comfort. Your shoulders melt downward. Your jaw loosens. Your brow smooths without you noticing it happen. Even your thoughts seem to yawn. They stretch, slow, then curl inward, content to rest. If a thought passes by, you let it float. No need to catch it, no need to follow. It will settle on its own or drift away. The cottage breathes again, slow, steady, and you breathe with it. There is a gentle rhythm here now, older than thinking, softer than memory. In this rhythm, nothing is urgent, nothing is unfinished, nothing is missing. The recipes remain hidden, but they are no longer important. You already know them. Rest is allowed, slowness is safe, letting go is natural. You feel it in your chest, a soft opening, like a door that doesn't creak, doesn't resist. It simply opens and stays open. The night deepens around you, wrapping everything in calm darkness. Not empty darkness, warm darkness. The kind that protects. not obscures. Your awareness fades at the edges now. Sounds soften, sensations blur. The boundary between being awake and being asleep becomes thinner and thinner. You don't cross it yet. You drift alongside it. The snow outside continues its quiet work, smoothing the world into stillness. Paths disappear, distances dissolve. Everything becomes close and gentle. Your breathing slows again. Long exhaler, pause, soft inhaler. Each breath feels like permission. Permission to rest. Permission to stop holding yourself together. Permission to be carried. The cottage seems farther away now, not because it's leaving, but because you no longer need to hold on to it. It has already done its work. You are warm. You are safe. You are calm. Your body remembers how to sleep. It has done this before, thousands of times, long before overthinking ever existed. You trust it now. Your eyelids rest completely heavy and still. No fluttering, no effort, just rest. If dreams come, they will be soft. If they don't, that's fine too. Sleep does not demand experience, only surrender. The final embers glow once more, then dim. The windows darken fully, the snow keeps falling, and you drift deeper now. Further away from words, further away from images, further away from this voice. Soon, even the idea of listening fades. There is nothing left to follow. Only rest, only warmth, only quiet. And as the snowy cottage settles fully into the night, it releases you gently, without sound, without effort, into sleep. You are not falling, you are being held. And you can rest here as long as you like. Good night.